Hi beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kigi. Thank you for clicking on this video.
Hello, good morning. Let's get the bill.
So of course, I'm starting out with skin prep. I use the hyperreal serumizer. I really like this product. I really like how my makeup wears when I have this product on. And for some reason, I feel like my foundation doesn't oxidize badly when I wear serumizer as well. I'm also using a primer. It's the Natural Radiance primer in the shade yellow. And please excuse how I sound right now. I have a cold and I'm very upset about it. But you know what? It's January. It's snowing outside. It's cold. It's flu season. Anyways, I'm just trying to recover. And in the video, I have just put on my foundation and I'm blending it in. If you have any questions about what the products I'm using are, what the shades I'm using are, everything is literally going to be listed down below, and the website is linked as well, so you could just search up the products that you're looking for. This foundation that I'm using in this video is one of my favorite foundations ever. I think for the most part, I just like that it's full coverage, but then it also still gives me hydration. I think in my most recent videos, you've seen me use MAC's new Studio Radiance foundation, and I think these two foundations for me are very comparable in terms of their performance, in terms of their wear. The main difference would be the texture of it. The waterweight foundation is definitely more liquid, similar to the Face and Body, but then it has more coverage. I like both, but for me personally, I feel like this just doesn't give me a natural finish. But I didn't want to have a natural finish for this makeup look. I wanted an everyday soft glam type of look. I wanted a beat, kind of, but nothing too crazy. As of right now as well, I'm using eyeshadow to fill in my eyebrows. I really like the eyeshadows and how pigmented they are. I literally didn't do anything extra to my eyebrows. I didn't cover them up. I'm just spending a lot of time just really filling them in with that red. Well, it wasn't red, it was more orangey, with that orangey red toned eyeshadow. I think this one's called Brick. I know for sure that I used Brick and Roll. That I think is Roll. Just very red tone, very brick tone eyeshadows to give me a ginger eyebrow. Reason for this is that I was looking through old pictures and I found a screenshot of a sim that I made 2 years ago, and I was I like this, I'm going to do this to myself today. So I did. Now I'm just carving out my brows a bit more with my concealer. I'm just cleaning them up so that they look really nice and really sharp and really clean. I'm using Studio Fix concealer and this is not a 217 brush. I forget what the number of this brush is. And I don't think I'm actually linking my brushes. I never really link my brushes, but I should do a full video on brushes. So there's two things now that I know that I've spoken about that I need to do, and if I don't do it, please hold me accountable. One is a full in-depth eyebrow tutorial, just one video on brows, and now another video on just brushes and my favorite blending tools to achieve my flawless snatched makeup looks. Why did I giggle? Okay, and at this point in time, I'm really just about to spend time putting on my concealer and blending out my concealer. You can see even as I'm doing my brows, I really spend time using that brush to lay the product down, so when I'm actually blending, it's much easier to set everything in place. I don't think the word I was trying to say was set though. I think it was more a focus on blending. Even as I'm applying the concealer on my face in the places that I want it to be, you'll really see me spreading out that product, you'll really see me putting an emphasis on my product placement and making sure that all of the product is where I want it to be, so that when I'm blending, it's just more smooth. For this part, to be honest, I can't really explain it to you, which is why the visual here is everything. So I hope you enjoy just watching these next couple minutes of me placing my concealer and then blending it out. And now I'm going to stop talking and I'm just going to let you do your thing, as you are either just watching me to learn how to do this, or if you're actually like following along with me and literally getting ready with me. Okay. When I got this brush, I felt like it was more like together, but over time it has really opened up. So when I'm like contouring my face, well, I'm not contouring, I'm bronzing just to give me some definition. But when I like pinch it, it helps me to make sure that I just have like a very defined like placement, and then you can blend it out even more. I used to use this for like my full face and powder, so that's probably why. That's definitely why it has like expanded over time. But I really like this brush for my bronzer and my concealer. I always like doing my jaw line. You guys already know that.
I'm going to set my under eyes with a little bit of powder. I got a powder puff. Shout out to my sister Annie for giving this to me because I was not going to buy it. I'm using the mineralize powder in dark tan, and I'm just going to take that on the powder puff. I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to use a brush and just like lightly just blend this out a bit more, just to make sure that it's even before I start putting any powder on. I hope you guys can hear me. And now, again, the powder puff is soaked up in that, and I'm just going to lightly tap. I actually used to do this before. One of my favorite makeup looks ever. It's on my channel, by the way, if you want to see it. I'll link it. Was definitely with, I definitely did this with a powder puff. I'm just going to go in again. So maybe I'll just like refilm it. I'll watch it again and maybe just refilm it. And it'll probably look better because I know for sure that like I do my makeup better now than I did before. Yeah, I'm also just going to do my chin and like right here. I don't want to use too much powder so that I don't end up feeling like dry and creasy, because it's winter, which means this is the time of the year when my skin starts feeling dry. I wish I got the oily skin, but I didn't. I got the normal to dry skin. Honestly, yeah, I feel very like normal skin most of the time, but like right now, especially if I'm not like properly hydrated, which is why I spend quite a bit of time just like prepping my skin, moisturizing, hydrating my skin. Y'all know what that is. Okay, let's put on a little bit of eyeshadow. Let's go in with, oops. I'm gonna go in with Saddle as my transition color. Just a little bit right there. There's so much to talk about now that I think about it. Same orange eyeshadow I used on my brows. I'm using the exact same brush because I can't be stressed. I'm focusing that in the outer corner as well. I'm just keeping like the center really nice and clean, and just blending those two into each other. Because you know what, I'm going to put on blush right now. Lovejoy, because we're keeping things nice and bronzy. I'm using my bronzer brush as well, because it's just like, the colors will just kind of mix, and then they'll give me the look I want. Put some on my forehead as well, like right there. Not too much though, just for the look. Excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. You know, I really got a thing for American guys. I mean, that sticking in the eyes. I can tell that you're in touch with your feminine side. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Somebody please tell them who that. and then a bit more bronzer. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm a sim. Let's use this highlighter in the shade Superb. I haven't put on highlighter in a while. So this is cute. She cute or whatever. Oh, is this espresso? Yeah, that's espresso. I'm gonna use espresso and I'm just going to pop that in this outer V right there with like a really, really tiny brush. I don't think I will put on any eyeliner today, you know. Eyeliner makes me look mean. And I love it. At this point, don't question me. I'm working on vibes right now and hoping it looks good. I just want like, oh yeah, I like that. Hold on. I've never done a dark color in my inner corner. This is different. Okay, and then let's take this down in my under eyes as well. More of this orange shadow just right there. Finally, I'm taking this shade right here. It's called All That Glitters, and I'm just going to pop that in my inner corner. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I adore, and I am obsessed with this shade. I'm happy that say everything I do is for my woman. Anything I talk where you talk, I go do. Me, I know they see another girl for my visuals. I think I'm gonna put on eyeliner after all. Just like the tiniest, most subtle, almost invisible wing. I'm going to take a little bit of my Studio Fix powder and put this in my under eyes. And I probably shouldn't be doing this, but like I want my under eyes to be a bit more bright. I'm not using too much. I just want a bit more of a snatch right there. Like you can see, like it fully pulled it out. Setting spray, mascara. I'm using waterproof today just in case I cry. Why would I be crying? Ask me, I don't know, girl. I do not know. I couldn't tell you. You know, some days you just want to cry. Today is not one of those days. And just that girl. Okay, balm on my lips, and now I'm going to use my lip pencil. I'm using this brown eyeliner and my chestnut lip pencil, so I'm just going to take off the excess lip balm and then I will be right back. Just powder my lip down a little bit. I'm starting with the eye pencil as a lip pencil because it's just a bit darker. No chestnut. I've slowly started becoming a lipstick wearer, but like there was definitely a time when like you wouldn't even catch me like really wearing lipstick. It was always just lip liner and gloss. That has changed. I just added a bit more depth to that. And like low-key, as I'm here, I'm low-key also just trying to decide which lipstick to wear. I'm going to take this same orange eyeshadow that I used earlier and a blush brush, and I'm just going to lightly put this orange on my cheeks and see if that works. And like the vibes, it's also the vibes. I mean, let's wear Viva Glam. This lipstick saves lives. I'm just going to do dabs of it.